guys, I'm Brooke and I am a baby ambassador and car seat technician at NessaLee Baby. If you've stumbled upon this video, it means you're either checking out our page or you're doing some research on car seats. Either way, it means you want the best for your baby. And when you want the best for your baby, you shop at NessaLee. Why? Because NessaLee Baby customers, when they purchase their car seat, they get a complimentary installation done by myself or one of our other fabulous car seat technicians, including a full lesson and all the knowledge they will ever need to install their car seat and make sure it's done properly in the future. Now, in a perfect world, we would install it once for you, you'd never have to take it out, and all would be well. But we don't live in a perfect world. We've had parents in here before saying they had to take their car seat out when they went to the car wash. Maybe you had to remove your base to get those pesky Cheerios. Regardless of the situation, today we're going to go over the top 3 concerns that parents have when making sure that their car seat is properly installed, safely installed, and that their child is properly restrained in the vehicle. Expecting parents always have the same concern. How do I know I'm using a safe car seat? When a car seat is sold in the United States, it has to pass certain safety testing and regulations to make sure that it is safe for your child. One of the best ways to ensure you're using a safe seat is to do your research, shop with a small business. It's going to be able to give you the knowledge and experience that you need to pick out the correct seat. That way it's easy for you to install. An easy car seat to install means it's being used properly, which means it's being used safely. Another way that you can make sure you are using a safe seat is by knowing the manufacture date, the expiration date, and making sure that you register your product. That way, in the event of any recall, you are immediately contacted and the issue is rectified. Now, what do I mean by registering your product? Each car seat is going to come with one of these little nifty cards. You fill it out, put it in the mail, and send it to the manufacturer. That way, if anything should happen to your seat and you need to contact the manufacturer, or if the manufacturer has knowledge about a recall or issue with your seat, they will contact you. You'll be in their system, you'll be on record, and that way, you'll never miss any news about your car seat. The other ways to make sure your car seat is safe is by knowing the manufacture date and the expiration date. These are going to be found in different places depending on the car seat that you've purchased or are thinking about purchasing. You can find that information out in your car seat manual, usually on the manufacturer's website, or you can always contact the manufacturer directly. Usually, it will be somewhere on the bottom of the physical car seat, not the base, and it will look something like this. Regardless of the car seat you purchase, they're each going to have a label that looks somewhat like this. This particular label not only has the manufacture date, but it also has the expiration date. If your label is missing either one of these pieces of information, you can always look in your car seat manual or contact the car seat manufacturer directly. You want to make sure that you're not using the car seat past that expiration date. Another way to make sure that you're using a safe car seat is to make sure that your car seat has not been involved in any type of collision, whether minor or major. Once a car seat has been in the car and involved in a collision, it is no longer considered safe and needs to be replaced immediately. It's a really scary thought to think that you might be putting your child in something that's not as safe as it could be. Now, how do you make sure that you're purchasing a car seat that you're going to have a full expiration date on, it's never been in an accident? You need to be the original owner. I know it sounds really, really nice getting a car seat as a gift from somebody who used it before you or purchasing it from someone else, but whether you're purchasing your car seat from your neighborhood yard sale or from your best friend, you do not know what that person did while they owned the car seat. When you are the original owner, you know whether or not it's been in an accident, whether or not you purchased it within the same year of manufacture, and whether or not it's expired. Alright, so you want to make sure that you use both your car seat manual and your car manual. That way you'll be given full instructions on how to install your specific car seat into your specific car. Afterwards, you're going to follow these steps to make sure it's done safely. So the first thing you want to do is take your hand, place it on the part of the base that's closest to the back of the seat, and make sure that the base does not move more than 1 inch in either direction. Each car seat is going to have some type of indicator to let you know that the seat is installed properly. This particular car seat uses a ball inside of a leveler to let you know that when it's in the green, you've achieved the proper angle. This particular car seat base uses a rigid latch installation. Notice how the indicator is green, letting the parent know that that part of the car seat has been installed properly. This particular base, much like the one we saw before, also uses a leveler. With this particular base, just making sure that the bubble touches the black line ensures the parent that that part of the car seat base has also been installed properly. This particular base also features a feature called a stabilizing load leg. You can see on the bottom that the indicator on the load leg is green, letting the parent know that the load leg has also been installed properly. Instead of a leveler, this particular seat uses a reference line. When the seat is properly installed at the correct angle, the reference line will be parallel to the ground. Make sure that you are reading the correct reference line depending on which direction you're installing the seat. The third concern that most parents have about car seat safety is whether or not their child is properly restrained in the vehicle. Some of the most common mistakes that we see are the straps being too loose, the shoulder pads not being in the proper position, and the chest clip being too low. When checking to make sure that your child is properly restrained in the seat, start by checking that the straps are not twisted. The next thing you want to check is that there's no slack in the straps and that they cannot be pinched. Make sure that the chest clip is at armpit level and that the shoulder pads rest between the child's jawline and the child's shoulders. Thanks so much for tuning into NessaLee TV. If you have any other questions about car seat safety, give us a call and one of our baby ambassadors will walk you through the steps in setting up an appointment with one of our car seat technicians.